up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Funkee Fridays. Today's episode is number 28. I am your host, Moon616, and thank you once again for joining me here. Alrighty, what's up, hip-hop family? I got a dope record, man. A few days ago I was looking through the collection. I'm like, what am I going to do this week for Funkee Friday? And pretty much like I'm doing every week, and then I came across this album, and I hadn't listened to it in a while, and I was like, you know what, this is fucking perfect, because I never hear or see, or no one ever talks about this group. I think it's also because this album, never actually came out in '94 when it was supposed to. It finally got a release, I believe, in, I'm not even sure, 2008 by Brick Records. Put this album out. They did a fantastic job with this release. And it's a group hailing from Boston. They originally formed in like 1987. They put out an EP in 1988. And that was really about it. You know, they opened up for lots of really big acts and stuff. They recorded their album in 1993. It was supposed to come out in 1994, and it never came out. So, but anyways, I'm talking about Top Choice Clique. This is called Real Chemistry, the Anthology. Now, the structure of this release here is Real Chemistry was the name of their album that was supposed to drop in 1994. That's the first disc. Now, the second disc is a compilation of like songs from like their previous EP and a couple singles that were put out previous to the recording of their actual album. So that's, the full second disc. So Top Choice Clique consists of 3 different members. You have Yon P in the group. You got DJ MC Forcefield and DJ Gemini. So that's a picture of them in like 1988 right there. You can tell that these guys were influenced and just loved hip-hop. When they formed in 87, 88, they were doing what you expect in those years. So they dropped, their very first single that they dropped was a song called Peace of Mind. I believe it came out, actually, they have a track listing. Very nice booklet here. It gives you a bio right there. Some pictures and stuff. And then it actually breaks down all the individual tracks on the Anthology disc, which is very cool. So Peace of Mind came out in, it says like 1990, I believe. So that's really cool, man. And it's a very dope song. Very, very dope stuff. Now, if you're a fan of like, early 90s hip-hop, like Organized Confusion and maybe like the, stuff like that, Leaders of the New School, maybe like, I'm talking more like their kind of second albums, not necessarily their first albums, but that second grimy sound, that really low bassline tone, kind of aggressive flows and, punch to the lyrics and stuff. You might be really into this. So this is basically a compilation. A lot of these songs that came out, we got songs for like 91, 93, 94, 92, the 3-on-3 battle, Forcefield, that actually has Kwame and Q-Tip in it too. And then the very last song that they put on the second disc here is actually a song that they recorded with 7L and Esoteric. It's a brand new song that they did in 2006 for this release right here. So that was pretty cool. But getting into the 1994 album, Real Chemistry, that was supposed to drop. Now, it's a shame it didn't drop because it has amazing production. It's all done by Forcefield. I think all the beats are done by him. Anyways. But, it has that really, really rugged sound. Now, like I said, if you wanted to compare this to something, it's more like comparing to like Organized Confusion and like, Cypress Hill, that really kind of grimy early 90s sound. Leaders of the New School, especially their second album and shit, that's what I compare it to. Eye the Cyclone comes at you hard. Real Chemistry. The vibe on this record is fantastic. Now, the interesting thing about this album is that the couple songs towards the end here, Outside In and Killing Me Softly, actually have kind of like a West Coast vibe to it. It kind of has like a little bit of, maybe like keyboard sounds in there and stuff that are very influenced from the West Coast. So I thought that kind of really stuck out on the record. Overall lyrically and stuff, these guys, it's pretty much what you expect. It works very well with the music. Nothing's like, insane, but it doesn't have to be. It never has to be, you know. It works for what it is. But I don't know if you can hear that in the background, Real Chemistry. Now, the song Sing a Hymn on here, for the people that are fans of, like, Army of the Pharaohs and stuff, you'll definitely recognize the sample used in that song, because Army of the Pharaohs actually sampled that song, or sampled that. The mic is a Tool. I believe the Highlander is actually MC Forcefield's solo song on here, I believe is what it is. Yeah, I think it's a solo song. But, you know, overall, this is just a fantastic, fantastic release. Like I said, if you're a fan of, like, early 90s stuff, this is definitely for you. The second disc is obviously not mastered as well. Some of the songs are, you know, very demo-ish quality and stuff like that. But very listenable. Very listenable. It's very cool because, you know, they're early songs and they're early tracks and stuff. So, I don't really know what else to say about this one. I didn't do any research to find out if this one was still in print or anything. It is released by Brick, so it quite possibly is still in print. But, you know, I kind of hope it is, because for the people who've never heard this one, I need to run out and grab this one, because this is a really good release. Like I said, good presentation, the booklet's amazing, and it's just shit that needs to be heard. Like I said, it's just such a fucking shame this album never came out back in '94, because I never even really heard of Top Choice Clique until I think about the early 2000s is when I actually heard Peace of Mind. I heard the track Peace of Mind, which was their very first single, right? Yeah, just overall an amazing record. If I had to fucking rate this, I'd probably give it like a solid like 8 out of 10. It's very enjoyable, very dope, especially to roll around. I've been listening to my car like all week, and it sounds amazing in the car. Really dope, low bass lines, and just good flows and shit. I'm just repeating myself now, but Top Choice Clique, Real Chemistry, the Anthology, definitely check this out. It's definitely worth the time. Definitely I shouldn't even say, like, probably just an overlooked Boston group. You know, Boston has put out lots of really dope MCs and acts over the years, and this is one name that never gets, you know, put in the mix. So definitely check this out. Top Choice Clique, Real Chemistry. Sorry, I'm kind of rushing this. My brains aren't working properly. I got to get to work, so. But I wanted to keep my streak of Funkee Fridays going, so. And, yep, Jason the Keg is back in full effect here. They gave me a shout and actually gave me shit for not having this in the last couple videos, so. I do apologize to the Keg. And, yeah, once again, Top Choice Clique. Try and find this. It's fucking awesome. Now that's some old school sounding shit right there. Singing him. Yeah, if you can hear that. That's what you're going to get yourself into. It's fucking awesome. Moody616 signing off. Peace out, homies.